hard top, soft top convertible. Now we're talking about this in the world of EVs. We're going to dive into it today around the ID.3. My name is Paul Barron. This is TechPath. All right, so Volkswagen floats an idea. They say, hey, wait a minute, we're building this MEB platform to underpin our electric cars with a wide range of body styles. But could the convertible be among them? So they kind of teased a few things out on just this past week on renderings. Beautiful renderings, I think, when you look at convertibles and really what you want an EV car to look like. The car depicted in its renderings, a beautiful version of the ID.3 electric hatchback, which is available in Europe, of course, not available here in the United States. That's going to be the ID.4 crossover, which should be coming out very soon. If not, I think might be out this month. But it's unclear if VW has done any actual engineering on this car. And when you look at kind of some of the reviews and also kind of their approach of how they want feedback, because they've kind of given people the opportunity kind of to reach them on LinkedIn, give them some feedback on whether or not they should put this thing into a convertible design. I just don't know if the ID.3 is the vehicle that everybody is looking to. And when you don't have the first version right, which a lot of reviewers that have driven the car and tested the vehicle and gone through the paces with it, they've really found out a lot of specific things. After a few reviews that we've seen, there's been very, very wide and mixed opinions on the quality of the build, dealing with the range, also some of the creature comforts, which I was surprised with that with VW, with some of the comments that we've been seeing on this particular car. And then also, with the fact that they are such a great designer, I think this is the one that kind of surprised me the most. And then, of course, we're dealing with the range. Part of this, I think, is an issue of should you be building a convertible versus, and even wasting your time on a convertible if you aren't already building the perfect EV in that particular model as it is. In other words, let's build or increase and better the creature comforts. Let's get the range down. Let's deal with the braking problem that there is. Let's do a lot of other things that really kind of get back to building that car in a way that is going to make it very, make it basically a car that's going to compete with, at some point, the Tesla Compact. It's going to be interesting to see how these guys really take a look at this. So I had Warren Redlich jump in with me. We're going to break it down. I wanted to get his opinion on if he thought this was the right kind of move for Volkswagen. So listen to what we had to say. All right, I want to jump over to Volkswagen now and kind of go in that direction. Volkswagen ID.3 Convertible, and I want to show this up to you on screen. We're going to kind of pause. There we go. Your thoughts. First of all, Volkswagen's manufacturing, going to convertible. I mean, they've been doing convertibles for a long time, so their efficiency and their capabilities are there. But the question is do you like it, and do you think it's worthy of going this direction with EV manufacturing?
I got to say that looks pretty cool. I don't trust. Of course, that's a drawing. We don't know how much it costs them per vehicle to make the vehicles. Same problem with the Mustang Mach-E and the Porsche Taycan. Are they making money, losing money on these vehicles? Can they scale? I remember when I saw the ID.3 and ID.4 the first time I saw them, I thought they looked good. I think there's plenty of room for that, but can you make it at scale? Can you make it price competitive? And here's the problem. So I don't know what the market is for convertibles. I think it's fairly small. You got to look at the 2023 Tesla Compact and say, is this going to be, there's room. It's going to compete
with it for sure.
But as long as the vehicle you're making is competitive with ICE vehicles and Tesla can't make enough vehicles to satisfy the whole market, then you're good. Look, I can't hold back my view on this. The OEMs are dead. They are zombies today.
There you go.
They will die. They will die. They will fail. Their governments generally will bail them out. They will fail again, because when the governments bail them out, the governments are going to get more involved in how they run their companies, which will make them even less capable of succeeding. I think the possible exceptions to that are Hyundai, and I don't know enough about Hyundai and Kia. I think Hyundai and Kia, which are arguably the same company, I'm not so sure about that. Number one, they're going to have government support. Number two, they're probably going to resist imports. And they're fairly innovative. Like we talked about the Ioniq. I think they might have a shot of surviving it. I don't see how Volkswagen survives with all their debt. I don't see how Ford, General Motors, Toyota, Toyota's another one where, it's sort of like a national icon. So the governments will bail them out, but ultimately they can't survive because they can't adopt the engineering strategy. You have to, like you talked before about you got your Model Y, and there've been all these changes in the Model Y since you got it. The rapid this is like one of Tesla's hidden strengths. We actually had a Twitter conversation about this recently. Forget it. I think it was Stephen Mark Ryan asked this question. What's Tesla's hidden advantage no one talks about? It's the rapid iterative engineering. They are iterating so fast. And, we used to think that of the Japanese car companies. Mm-hmm. We used to think the relentless pursuit of perfection was Acura's message, right? Audi, very, very innovative companies. Porsche, very, very innovative. They cannot innovate at that rate. They have too many legacy problems, the unions, the governments, the stakeholders. Elon is, who decides what happens at Tesla? Elon Musk. He's a controlling shareholder. This is actually one of my fundamental investing philosophies. Same thing why I love Amazon. Bet on a company. Same thing for where Microsoft was so successful, why Facebook was, past tense, so successful. Yeah. A founder-run company where the founder has a vision, the founder is deeply involved in how the company is run. That is something that's really hard to compete with, and all the OEMs don't have that. Henry Ford died a long time ago. Yeah. Who is the controlling interest? Who is really guiding any of these major car companies? And they're all dead. Shigeru Honda was probably the last one, the founder of Honda, and he's been dead a while. Brilliant guy. I mean, Shigeru Honda, I think that, if you're looking for people to compare Elon Musk to, Shigeru Honda, I lived in Japan. I love I speak Japanese. I love Japan. I used to be a shareholder in Honda. I think Honda has been a tremendously innovative company, but Shigeru Honda died a long time ago. And I think a lot of these car companies have lost it. I don't think they can match what Tesla's doing, and I think they're just dead.
Yeah, there you have it. Okay, Warren. This has been amazing and fun. I love to kind of pick your brain and definitely kind of get some understanding that's really kind of outside the typical thinking, because there's so many companies that are trying to play catch up and also kind of reinvent the wheel, so to speak. So we are in a very innovative time. It's great to be living at that time right now. It's going to be fun to watch all this happening. So we definitely want to have you back on the show. Thank you for stopping in today. We really appreciate it.
It was an honor to be on your show. I really appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. For all of you, make sure we'll put a link to Warren's channel down below, but just search Warren Redlich on YouTube. You'll get a chance to see all of his great videos. He does a ton of analysis and really deep dives on both Tesla and really the EV market in general. So make sure and subscribe to his channel as well. If you have a show idea for TechPath, make sure and send it to us. You can hit us at producer@revernetworks.com. Or you can also hit me up on Twitter @Paul Barron. And of course, always subscribe right here. Make sure and hit the like button. And for more great content right here from TechPath and what we're doing in Rever, we'll catch you next time right here on TechPath.